Hello, hello, everyone. What is up? It has been busy here. Eddie, shout out to Stan Iacovelli, is one of our lifetime members. Stupendous man, Nick, Pancreas, Orlando, Starcourt Arcade, Clover Shroom, Piro, Todd, what is up, man? Elsa, the Little Hammer, Billy Lee, Richard, what is up? Arcade and Blog, Ayuzaki, Big Pappy Chiro, Player WM86, Figment, King, he's right over there. Benevolent Spark, and Crackerjack, he's right over there. A-Train, hello, hello. Oh, we're seeing the guesses. Jumping General, thank you, man. Shouts to former Game of the Year, Chris Plackey. What is up, man? I'm around. Galloping Ghost Productions is on full lockdown. We've got cameras running to look for T20 people. Anybody by the production offices, that puts us on edge. Don't get kicked out of T20 by being by the production offices right now. The Dubs Club, what is up, man? Jumping General, how many games are in the vaults? We've crossed that 250 game plateau. That are in the vaults right now. You know, I've been talking with another super collector. They have some serious games. You wouldn't think somebody could have as many games as this guy has. He has a lot. The vaults are deep. Prestige, what is up? Release the vaults. The vault's a Led Zeppelin reference. Until it wasn't. Jimmy Page has an enormous amount of Zeppelin material in the vaults. Shout outs to Bad News to Cruz. Enough games to fill Chicago Bulls Stadium. The Bulls were talking to us a while back. They want us to bring some games to events. The Bulls and the Blackhawks were talking with us. That was a bit ago. Maybe. Are you ready?
Are you ready for the Monday Mystery Game?
Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, August 5th, 2024, and we are here with yet another Monday Mystery Game. This time, game number 998 and 999. And what lies underneath this tarp? You know, 998, 999, a big deal. But, and normally we wouldn't tell you that there's two games, but everybody knows next week, game 1000 will be hitting the arcade floor. What a week coming up. Last week, number 997 was The Legend of Kage, released from Taito back in 1984. Classic ninja action.
You can run and jump.
Many people remember it from the NES. This is one I was very excited to play in the arcade. I'd played it on the 8-bit Nintendo, but wanted to try the arcade version for many years. Very awesome to have The Legend of Kage. Many people back then, it was The Legend of Cage because, you know, who knew? Excited to have that in the lineup. The vast amount of games here on the arcade floor. We have a new Arcade Wars game for the month. That's already been announced. Nice to see some people putting in some scores on another title game known as Jungle King. A beloved game. We will see how we are stacking up. I think it was just recently announced, so maybe everybody's not qualified. So maybe we're not losing just yet, but it's early. It's early. Jimbo saying that we're going to win. I haven't seen it. I'm less than excited to see the outcome of this because I've just seen us just get beat left and I'm going to separate it. I've been seeing the players of Galloping Ghost get beat left and right. If we had the Galloping our guys playing it, we could take that score. But the players of Galloping Ghost currently in the lead with 35,000. Jimbo Slice putting up some heavy lifting with 63,000 points. Pretty good. Elvis and Marcus in from the one-up out in Brisbane doing the heavy lifting for us. Now I'm excited for that. That's cool. They traveled in from the one-up. So awesome to get to talk to them. Very excited to have them out here. Always a good time talking to other people from the arcade scene. We've got a big week coming up. Before I get into that, though, we have a rare Galloping Ghost Reproductions announcement. We've got a new printer on hand down at Reproduction, a big production printer, so you'll be seeing some cool stuff coming. And I think we're going to possibly see the return of the achievement books. Maybe. We'll see. It's been talked about, so we'll see. Looking forward to that. This week, though, the last dash before the big weekend. This Friday kicks it off. We've got T20 starting this Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, starting at 3 p.m. on Friday. Excited for it. Tournament in 20 games. Will there be some new ones? Maybe. Probably. What will they be? Who knows? We'll see. Excited for it. How many? Who knows? We'll see. T20, still time to register. You can register day of. But come on out for that. A lot of people traveling in for it. So excited to have everybody out. I've been getting so many people asking me and texting me and Facebook messaging me. I am basically incommunicado right now because there's so much going on. So if you don't hear back, it's just because there's a crushing amount of things going on. So you'll hear from me maybe probably Wednesday of next week. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, T20. Then on the 11th, the airing of Collector's Call on MeTV at 5:30. They were out here talking to us. Zespy from Logan's Arcade was the expert, trying to get something out of the vaults, see what that's all about. So check that out. Going to be watching it myself on the 11th. Looking forward to that. Then on the 12th, 1 week from 18 minutes ago, will be the start of Game 1000 being added to the arcade floor. 1,000 unique games, that's never been done. I know Guinness says that there is an arcade with 1,100 games, not unique games. Some of their stuff I question, because we know what the largest arcade in the world is, and it's right here. But we'll deal with that later. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get to that on another day. Then on the 13th, that Tuesday, the 14-year anniversary of the Galloping Ghost Arcade. A Gamer of the Year will be crowned. It will be announced who is the next Gamer of the Year. Looking forward to it. If you're traveling in, it is going to be a big week. Lots going on and excited for it. One thing that I know that's going to happen this week is that we got players traveling in, people coming in from out of town, out of state, out of country. Looking forward to it. But every time you get so many great players out here, you're going to see some scores going in, just like happened last week. Talk about those scores. Why don't we summon forth the greatest Mortal Kombat 9 smoke player of all time, Mr. GGA, Tommy Waffle. We can ask
Hello.
Tom, how are the scores?
We got some pretty good ones here. I sound very loud. Stream chat, let me know if that's a little too loud for you. We will start off with, looking for the stream chat. Sounds good. All right, yeah, the gain is super high. Former Game of the Year, second two-time Game of the Year, Andrew Wasco. Definitely no stranger to this segment. Got 4 scores for you here. And second Earth Gradia, that is a world record. Legend of Kage, world record. Fire Barrel world record and Gate of Doom world record. I think Dark Seal got him in the mood a little bit. But good stuff from Andrew. Definitely seems like a lot of interest in those new Monday Mysteries that have been popping out. So very, very cool stuff to see that. A little loud. I can turn it down for you. That is no problem. I don't know. I got people telling me constantly that the mic is fine for some and then too loud for others. So trying over here. Next up, we've got our very own. So this is not. He didn't set it up yet. No, got to do some setup. He got the score a while ago, so I do want to thank him for his patience and the community's patience for this. I know he had been working very hard. Josh Pitts coming at you guys with a new house high in Mortal Kombat 1, the original arcade. There was a misjudgment on the original inputs, and under very heavy review of analyzing scores and making sure we're doing our best to adjudicate things like this, we were finally able to submit the new house high for Mortal Kombat.
This was such a big score because not Josh is a ghost, so we got to scrutinize over it, but it also had us. We had to kind of go through, define exactly what was going on with the scoring, because you have to fight Reptile. Some intricacies in that had to be dissected and figured out. Also, kind of had to pick at the current world record, as there's some rule discrepancy. It's almost like Splatterhouse, where some tracks you can multi-kill the last boss, other tracks you can't. Very much along those lines. And what we were defining previously as the world record doesn't stick to the arcade standards of world record rules. It's a tremendous run, and it shows a mastery of the score. That was the one by Outworld. And
yes, currently on TG.
Amazing run, but just a different rule track. So it's we have to stay within the guidelines of what arcade has for its rule set. So while Josh's score didn't beat the high score that followed that rule track, it'll there's still room. There's still room.
Oh,
but
tons of room. Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
I mean, we're like comparing and contrasting, making sure every single move on either side is allotting the correct amount of points, as much of an even playing field, and it is literally for both sides of the player for Mortal Kombat. That was pretty much the main issue we had with that. And if you guys listen to the podcast, like this is only the beginning in terms of like kind of deep diving into how these arcade games score. Like, it's why it's so important to have footage of everything. You know, Josh's score had a couple Reptile runs that we were able to also kind of look back and make sure everything was lining up properly and correct. So probably in total, I mean, a good maybe like 3 hours on Friday we spent just kind of going over video and dissecting things and just making sure it's all good.
With the new arcade on the horizon, it really it kind of casts this foreshadowing of how much work is ahead of the arcade referees, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that has to be scrutinized. We're making arcade the most bulletproof scoring house that there is, and we've been documenting everything. We're going to have to make a lot of judgment calls on ruling of scores, stuff that we can. We want everything verified, and it's got to be provable. And some of the stuff that's out there, it's going to literally, we're going to have to go through every board set, document everything again. We're going to have to go through every rule set. We're going to have to define everything. There's going to be scores that get tossed out, not because they weren't great accomplishments, but because they're not meeting the standard of what an arcade score is going to be. Still be thousands of scores in the database for sure, but it's we really want to make sure that everything keeps everybody wanting to submit scores, gives everybody scores and goals to shoot for, and it's so excited for the new arcade. It's been a long time in progress because there's so much to it. So thanks everybody for their patience, and we know it's a huge undertaking to have this many games and this many players all putting in scores. So We appreciate the patience.
Luckily, with a game like this, there's so much. There's so many players in like the community. Like, there's a lot of good reference material, and that always helps. Whenever a guy like Tony DeRose is mentioned on here, I'm always saying how he's kind of just like paving a way of how we want a game to be scored on. So it's showcasing highest amount of skill, and it's fair for everyone, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's crazy. It's gonna be crazy. That's it.
That's it for score. I almost started a podcast there.
Yeah, next week's scoring segment, I guarantee, will basically be a podcast because there's going to be a lot of people here.
It will be good. Tom, how was the weekend?
Solid, pretty good. Thank you, Lord BBH. He already knows. No, it was good. Pretty busy, actually, for the weekend as of late. Sunday, I worked yesterday. Sunday was pretty busy. I think we had a little over 300 people. It's kind of unusual for a Sunday. Saturday, usual business. Obviously, shout out to the guys holding it down. Matt and myself closing on Friday. Josh at Pinball. David and Gene opening on Saturday. And then Ray holding it down on Sunday morning with David as well. Matt at Pinball. So, yeah, very, very good stuff. And I'm trying to think if there was any – I'm always trying to think if there's any out-of-town guests or special – appearances. There was Marcus from the One Up Arcade came out here from Australia, kind of fitting us in his itinerary of their trip to the States. So very, very cool to see them out here, and obviously putting up some scores for us on fighting for the enemy, I guess, and from their point of view. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Really excited for this weekend. We're going to be stupid busy, but it should be fun. Looking forward to that.
All right.
I agree, Stephen Lucas. It's so bad right now. I apologize. It's not our fault, but for any mobile users, it's so bad right now.
All right. You ready? Your Monday Mystery Games, number 998 and 999. The last games that you'll see before game 1000 on... every time I even think about that, there's got to be 1,000 arcade games here. Monday Mystery Games, number 998 and 999 are none other than Power Up Baseball and Oni, the Ninja Master. Oni, the Ninja Master, released from band Presto back in 1995. Power Up Baseball, unreleased prototype, being worked on by Midway back in 1996. These, the last two of the T20 games. Our Power Up Baseball, signed by Brian Smolik, one of the programmers. So happy to have this here. Such a fan of Midway games. And it's picture NBA Jam, but baseball. Or Blitz, but baseball. Everybody's like, why didn't they do a baseball game? They did hockey with open ice. They did Blitz. They did NBA Jam. Why no baseball? They were working on it. Trackball version of it. They're working on a joystick version. Who's stepping up first? You got Jose going towards, he's going for Oni the Ninja Master. And King going for Power Up Baseball.
I got the more interesting King.
So Oni the Ninja Master, kind of like a boss rush game. Four button. Oni the Ninja Master, also known as Metamo Quester. Some great articles on the history of power-up baseball out there. Brian Smolik, John Newcomer, Alan Noon, all involved in this game, and Roger Sharp did the licensing on it. Oh, no. The last time we put up a baseball game, we did Super Baseball 2020. To swing, you have to throw the trackball. Hold a button and throw the trackball. Beats him. 4-0. King swinging early. Strike 3. Jose beating level 2. Got him.
I got the better games.
Line drive. King throws it in. Gets him out at first. Now, for those that recall, when Super Baseball 2020 came out, I had never seen a baseball game in my life that isn't a video baseball game. And that still holds true. Jose, what did you think of Oni the Ninja Master?
That's a pretty interesting game. It's like a fighting game, but a beat 'em up. Only you're fighting the fighting boss.
It's all boss rush. We back on it?
Maybe, but maybe I'll try the latter game a bit later. Although I will say, as of right now, I'm fortunate. Unless a miracle throws in my way, unfortunately I won't make it to T20. But I will make it for game number 1000 and the anniversary, so that's a push.
Awesome, man. Wouldn't be the same without you here, so.
So yeah, that's a promise.
Thank you, man. Looking forward to it. T20, game 1000 and the anniversary. It's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy week. Lots of build-up. Jimbo stepping up to Oni the Ninja Master.
Are you asking me if I played it?
Have you played Oni the Ninja Master?
No, but last week I was absent for Legendary Kaji or Cage back in. I had played Hard Trails. It was brutal then, and it is brutal now. And oh boy, let me try this sucker.
All right.
And meanwhile, I'm still over here.
All right. Let me try.
It's a while.
I don't know.
Side retired. King up at bat. Oh, no. Makes it to first. Oh, pop fly. Now, I don't know much about baseball, but I know you can't run if it's caught. Oh, come on now.
What? What? Oh my god. I made it first. I guess it's just I'm tired.
Jimbo missed last T20, so a brand new game to him.
How do you kill this guy? Okay.
Oh, I'm still in. Oh. There was an extra. I think I just missed it.
Oh.
Whoa. It's not an out. It's not an out.
King at bat. Oh. Strike three. High pop fly. Side is retired. Gets him out at first.
Whoa.
Making it to the third level on Oni the Ninja Master. Ice Biter. Let's see how he does against Ice Biter.
There we go. Oh, but it's gonna.
King at bat. Save it first. Swing and a miss. I'll do all the big calls so that somebody can make a baseball game with me commentating on it. Tim Kitzrow style. Safe. Oh no, drops in.
Oh no.
Well,
Ice Biter. Beating him up.
Oh, I wish I could play power baseball, but my fair weather fan days are over. But I will bring some friends over next Monday, and I have to say that I know I talked to you, but I will also be here in my work uniform when the game or the anniversary. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'll be quick. To get the game of the year, you got to adapt, adjust to any genre. You know that as well as I. I know. First when it comes to shooters, or maybe when it comes to shmups, I don't know. I said that. Any genre, whatever you throw out, that's what you gotta be. And That's what you look into, and then some. I know that, you know that. I'm going to narrow it down to 4 who I think you should get, but it's your call. 1 is the King Cam, there is Jose, 2 is Jim Patzer, 3 is Andrew. They're all worthy of that title. Me, I've been there and done that before. But I tell you, I may be older, but wiser, but I'm just saying my 2 cents. Is getting that title is more crazier than ever this year. I'm glad I had it in 2012. You're still one hell of a guy. Hey, I'm serious. You're still. Yeah, really. I'm just saying that. God bless you.
Thank you, man.
And you know,
I heard that. Thank you.
I really mean that.
Thank you.
Okay. Got it.
All right.
Next week.
We will see you then, man.
That's it. Oh my god.
Top of the 7th.
Anyway. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not second plate. I also need to try power up base or power base. Only Ninja Master. Power up. I know.
Gets him at first.
Come on. It's almost over. Oh, okay. No, I'm not. Could it? Oh, that might be good. Oh.
Fast hit.
Oh my god. That was horrible. Let me get that one
Out at second.
Yeah, second.
Oh, caught it.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Going into the 8th inning.
No.
8-1.
Wow.
Caught it.
Wow. Oh, man. Oh. I'm tired. Oh, God. Because both teams are Chicago. This is so confusing.
Straight up the middle.
It's not confusing. One team won recently, and the other one hasn't won in over a decade.
Dude, I think I'm literally, it's Chicago Cubs and Chicago Cubs. I think it is.
Swinging too early.
I'm pretty sure it's Chicago Cubs.
Good team.
Oh, double play. Retires aside. Maybe not.
I don't even know.
Almost gets to that wall.
No. I don't even know if I won. It's, one out. Oh, okay. Okay.
Very fast-paced game. Unreleased prototype. Could have thrown it to first. Side retired. Oh, he needs 7 points to catch up.
Come on. What? No, wait.
If we see some 2 outs. Let's see if Midway, they're notorious for having rubber banding in their AI,
White Sox.
but not in this instance.
Nope.
Andrew stepping up to Oni the Ninja Master. 8-1. Sox win it.
This one at T20 it's a great game, but it's hard. And I didn't like baseball. Gotta be better at it.
Unreleased prototype. Midway's Power Up Baseball.
I will definitely be at T20. I'm looking forward to this weekend. Looking forward to the Game of the Year pick. Looking forward to T20, Game 1000. It's been a wild 3 years here at Galloping Ghost Arcade for me. So the fact that I'll actually be here for 1000, it's really crazy and mind-blowing. But I'm really looking forward to it. Looking forward to all the events at Galloping Ghost Arcade. It's going to be a crazy week, like you said. So I'm looking forward to all of it.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Jose stepping up for some Power Up Baseball as Andrew tackles the Oni the Ninja Master, released from Ben Presto back in 1995. Power Up Baseball, an unreleased prototype that was being worked on in 1996. Alan Noon, John Newcomer, Brian Smolik heading up that design team. Only the Ninja Master. The price on this board now has gone insane.
I picked the Reds. I picked the Reds. I was going to go for the Sox, but I picked the Reds.
Jose going with the Reds. I assume that's a team.
Here's the first pitch. 1 out. To the plate. Here's the pitch. Laid down a mark. Batter up.
Did not end well.
It's off the wall.
Rusty.
Andrew
Rusty.
I don't think I took the right character.
He scored.
falling to that player one. Go again. Go again.
I was taking a different character.
Mark. To the plate.
Not an
Batter up.
Oh,
Use this guy.
Stop. 2 down.
I love how it makes you think you go to any level, but it's always easy to just
Here's
take.
the pitch. Lays down a bunt.
Big Bang. I believe I remember seeing a preview for this in a Game Pro. That first enemy that you fight, pretty stand out. It's pretty much like a boss rush battle game, similar to Red Earth. It's chasing Andrew down. Not taking advantage of the stun.
Okay, how do I switch?
Andrew. Dingoroho. Oh, big hit on Andrew. Andrew. Hammering away. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Andrew's got to beat this guy.
Yeah, got him.
You got him.
Finally.
Brian, you can just come to the arcade. You don't have to participate. Just the standard 25 per person to get in. All the machines are set on free play. T20, $50 for registration, and you're good Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the arcade, and come hang out at the tournament. One more hit. Got him. I don't know, though. Here comes Ice Biter. Jose giving up 18 that time. Oh. Ice Biter. Andrew getting to the third character.
I made it to the fourth character at T20 last year. I think there's only five fights, right? And that's it. Yeah, it's a fun game. I'll definitely put some time on it. Power Baseball wasn't a big fan. It's a tough game. It's a prototype, so.
Fair enough. King stepping up to Oni, the Ninja Master. Game number 998, released from Band Presto back in 1995. Also known as Metamo Quester. Game number 999 is an unreleased prototype Power Up Baseball, not released from Midway back in 1996. They had NBA Jam for basketball. They had NFL Blitz for football. They had NHL Open Ice for hockey. But no baseball was ever put out, except for the very few that saw it on test. Power Up Baseball from Midway. Our friend Brian Smolik, Alan Noon, John Newcomer, Roger Sharp, all working on this game. It was discovered, some pretty cool articles online about when this was discovered, and it's here. Swirly P saying, I generally thought the Chance Power Up Baseball would be game 1000. King getting to the second character. Marcus. A double Monday mystery game. Game number 998, Oni the Ninja Master, released from Bad Presto back in 1995. Game number 999, Power Up Baseball from Midway, being worked on in 1996 but never came out. That means next week, next Monday, 5 p.m. will be the start of the Game 1000 stream.
I gotta say, not one of Midway's best. Fortunately, I prefer NFL Blitz and Jam. They're their best ones.
Fair enough.
Midway is still awesome no matter what.
For sure. Definitely a very, you got to understand the controls to be, takes a little, they're a little deeper. You have to hold a button to determine how you're going to swing, and then you have to swing with the trackball. It's a little bit of a learning curve on it. We saw it beat up a lot of players at T20. But that's all right. We're going to make some posts showing off that side art and everything, so hope everybody checks out our Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. Make sure you're sharing that. How huge is it that in 2024, an unreleased prototype game from 1996 is going on the arcade floor. One last time, owning the Ninja Master release from Band Presto back in 1995, game number 998. Game number 999, Power Up Baseball, unreleased prototype from Midway back in 1996. That means next Friday, game number 1000. Next Monday, this Friday, the start of T20, running Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Also on the 11th is going to be Galloping Ghost on Collector's Calls, so tune in to Me TV for that. Then Game 1000 on the 12th, and then the 14-year anniversary on the 13th. Pretty crazy. That's a lot of events. We're going to send everybody over to our good friend Arcus, who is still playing Ninja Gaiden. Tell him we say hello. Tell him what you've seen here. Tell him that a brand new unreleased prototype here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Tell him to come on out. We want to see Arcus here. Until next time, thanks everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We'll see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you this Friday for the stream, T20. Thanks, everybody.